Hello and merriment unto thee. My head hurts. Let's do stuff. Actually, I don't know where the fuck I am. Who did I play most recently? Continue my doors. I did continue my doors. Okay. I did start my Krokgar again. Empire was an immediate failure. Dreadfully, I didn't really like. Started him. You have that entire area. I want to win with somebody. Wait a second. Chaos Bane? Information? That's pimping us fair. I don't remember where the fuck I am in this shit at all. I'm not over there. Thought I was. Oh, I am!
Defender of the Everqueen.
Do I have 3 armies or 2? I might even have fucking 2.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
I do have fucking 3. Oh god. How do I have this money? God, it's been a bit since I played. Let's just check what the fuck we can do right now. Are you doing growth? Your growth. Fuck it, whatever. I took Eagle Gate, great. Okay, spare. It's that one, that's that one, okay. Gothic. Oh shit.
Our people are
Gold? Die Maker. Technology. Defensive.
Vol, lend us your strength.
What do I have here? Two and two.
Dawn's hope.
Support Invaden for herself. Theoretically, I'm actually okay.
Our defenses will hold.
6. They do slight me. Not number one, slightly.
Princess of the Azure.
I'm not fighting you,
I
right?
agree.
There is only vengeance.
I want all of your shit.
Everqueen of Althwan.
Shut up, bitch. How'd you sell 5 fucking places here?
Defender of the Everqueen.
All of the other high elves are dead.
Speak.
Blood Queen.
Shit.
Mighty am I.
There's Tretch.
Yes? Lich Lord of Henry. What?
Not one Druki on Nagaryth.
This is before the update, so.
I kneel before Eotlir's tomb. Will you bow beside me?
What do you need from me?
The time is not right.
Please. Give me all your stuff.
I am ready to fight.
Moon Dragons.
Ulthuan. By Assurium.
I have nothing yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 things.
Retreat.
Do I have 20?
Orion.
5. 4 heroes. 5. I should get rid of the Phoenix. That bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. I don't even see the other one. Whatever. I am ahead, actually. Killing the scaling, or whatever the fuck it is over there. It's scaling. Fuck my head, yo. We're still at it, it's fine.
A promising lieutenant.
What's this? She gets a fucking start ring, that's bullshit.
Can I offer assistance?
2 sword masters.
There is glory to be won.
.65 range in a circle. Dude, what the fuck? Speed and charge bonus.
Protector of Ulthuan.
Bring me battle!
Okay.
A darkness is spreading.
Not an immediate priority. That's a priority. Not an immediate priority. Why am I building that there? Where's the cord? Whatever.
A worthy ally. A promising lieutenant.
What's that?
Sun Fang hungers.
Highborn.
No mercy. Seal. There is glory to be won.
Krishna evolve.
I am ready to fight.
There's an intervention. Nagaron. Ontarian. Shit.
Loyal to a fault.
Oh.
Attack! A true Asur.
Send Louis!
Too late now. Not what I meant to do, but fuck it.
Corruption is rife.
No.
The Asur are troubled.
We're under siege.
Uri fair. We do not fear death.
Yes, they do have better units, but I'm
Our brothers
smarter than
will
that.
avenge us.
I kind of wanted to take a fucking nap. What did I eat for lunch? Sandwich.
Brave and true, I am ready. White lions, as you say. Archers.
That's relevant.
Silver helms! For duty! Illyrian archers! Without fail! Illyrian archers!
Fire! 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 What the fuck?
Draw back.
Are you fucking serious?
Noble.
Wow. Pretty much fucking wiped them immediately,
Will
yo.
be done.
For the king!
White lions.
Loyal!
For honor. White lions. Asur!
Spearmen! We will obey!
Northern Seaguard! You're it there! Illyrian archers! For order! Northern Seaguard! Illyrian archers! Withdraw! Warrior! Take cover!
Our resolve is failing!
Northern Seaguard! It will be done! Archers! Lacoy!
By Lily! They attack from afar! Kinslayers!
Acknowledged! Orior! As you say!
Shelter!
Dude, die! There we go.
Sinath!
Oh shit, no, no, no.
For the king! Sail! Charge!
Silver helms! Sail!
Draw back!
For Assyrian!
Noble! Assa traitors! Uncertainty spreads! There is unease!
Archers!
Draw back!
For Assyrian! For the Ever Queen!
Noble! Understood! For duty! For Assyria! For order! Pull back!
For duty! Assur! Attack!
Acknowledged!
Yeah.
As you say! Assur, it shall be done!
Yeah, chain round. Great. Great. Absolutely fucking amazing. Absolutely fucking amazing. Dude, what the fuck held on my shit at the beginning? They wiped half the Reavers immediately. Fuck. Fucking Alariel going through my goddamn bullshit, yo.
Vol, lend us your strength.
Protector of Ulthuan.
Took out your fucking Hoeths. And those, bitch. Bitch, and where the fuck are you going? Bitch, what the fuck? What a fucking cunt! Dude, this three-way fucking...
Grows.
Neek.
There is glory to be won. A mighty warrior.
Charge bonus and armor goes up? Okay, like what the fuck? Five extra five.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown. To war!
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god! You fucking go... I told you to go over the fucking water, you dumb cunts! Whatever, go in half health. I don't even fucking care.
Assyrian guides our hands.
Now I need that fucking shit. What's that?
I hear the Widowmaker.
Can I offer assistance?
Ulthuan. Kill them all.
Fucking cunts, dude.
Sun Fang hungers.
I'm gonna fucking drop the fucking cavalry. Second I can, I'm just gonna charge them the fucking. I don't care. Maybe even the Phoenix. One dragon instead of the Phoenix. And then 2 more infantry instead.
Heir of Anarion.
Of course.
Assur noble, eager for battle. Heir of Anarion.
Eagle Claw, it shall be done.
Lawmaster! Lawmaster of Hearth!
We will obey, without fail.
Archers!
Silver helms by Alarion. Acknowledged.
It will be done.
Lothen Seaguard. Understood. Lothen Seaguard. We will obey. Lothen Seaguard. For order! Without fail.
We will obey.
Without fail. Loyal! We will obey. Noble! Attack! Sword of the Assur.
For duty. We go. Onward. Orders received. Purify.
Awaiting orders. I setting forth. On making my way. Scython, hear me!
Halt. Seal. Eagle Claw. Attack.
Menlui! Araya Menlui!
Lawmaster of Hearth!
What the fuck?
Assur, withdraw!
Why? Stop, you fucking
Lothen
pansies.
Seaguard. Assur warrior. Archers!
As you say. For Ulthuan.
Draw back! They're using magic!
shall be done. For order! Archers! Assyrian guides us!
See, going abroad. Move onward.
We will obey. Ulthuan! As you say, by your command. Battle calls! The winds are turning! Attack!
Eagle claw! Hold!
Orders. For the Ever Queen. Lakoi Soraya!
Traitors!
Oh, absolutely amazing.
Archers!
Heir of Anarion. It is done. Betray us all. On us all, falters. Awaiting orders. Without fail.
Lothern Seaguard! Oriole!
It will be done. Steel!
Archers!
I will smash your memory. Battle call!
For order!
Loyal!
Lawmaster of Hoeth.
Lepain Lecky! Lakoi! Right away!
Assia Mage.
There is unease!
Heir of Anarion! Annihilate them!
For order!
Yes! Uncertainty spread!
Archers! Assa attack!
Son of Ulthuan!
Lothern Seaguard! Move! To the fray!
As you say.
Yes! Loyal!
For the king! Silver helms!
Everyone, bend to my will!
The winds are rising! Archers! You're fair! We will obey. For Ulthuan, slayers on a pace. For order.
Noble!
Ready.
Gairan protects me.
All hope is lost.
Asa Thanon.
By Alariel.
Die, you fucking piece of shit.
The battle is lost!
Here we go.
Noble! By your command! Asa, withdraw!
Lothern Seaguard. Understood.
Leave!
Asa, move.
No! God damn it! What the fuck?
Orders.
Spellcaster.
Lawmaster of Earth.
Courage has come.
Louis Sinan.
Mage.
Lawmaster of Earth.
We are broken!
For the king.
To victory.
Understood!
Our will is tested.
Where the fuck are you all going?
As you say.
Jesus Christ, yo. What the fuck?
There is no hope.
All of you chain route, please. Make it fucking stop.
Lothern Seaguard. Advance.
Ulthuan.
We are lost.
Have courage!
Ulthuan Mage.
Lawmaster. Scython Seal Cadane.
We have untold magical power.
Noble born! That has won!
Archers. Can I be praised?
Awaiting orders!
Lawmaster of Earth.
Noble Lord!
To Louis Sinan.
Northern Seaguard!
They tremble before our power!
Command me.
Eagle Claw.
Noble! Quickly now!
No? Die, you useless cunts. Holy shit. Ow, my leg. Oh, wow. Riker just uploaded something new. Just fucking 16 goddamn minutes ago. Literally when I started that shit, because that was like a 60-minute battle. Yeah, about that. Fuck you! If I lost the Illyrian, the Silver Helms, very well, because I was gonna get rid of them.
For my queen.
Dead, that's fine. Damn you.
To the victor, the spoils.
Oh, shit.
Wisdom is mine.
Absolutely.
A promising lieutenant.
Infantry armor piercing armor deflect shots. Holy shit. .174 compares to 37 though. That shit.
Protector of the Everqueen. Defender of Ulthuan.
I will dispatch them.
Fuck.
I will share my experience.
Protector of Ulthuan.
Salvation knows. Salvation. Growth 40. There's more than one port here, because I feel like otherwise it would be irrelevant.
What orders?
Unswerving. I cannot.
I despise you and all that you stand for. Speak.
You fucking cunt! Bitch, I will fucking cut you, yo. It's actually... I'm at war with you currently, and you still are like, hey, you're cool. Let's have peace. Fucking bitch. Fine. I really don't want to say fine, because you're an absolute bitch. No.
Welcome. What brings you here?
Absolutely.
My strength grows. Shield of Alaria.
their life is forfeit.
Bitch.
Noble son of Ulthuan.
Protector of Ulthuan. No mercy!
Why are you covered? Two fucking mammoths. Fuck it. Let's
I
see how
will
it goes.
lead
I don't
the
even care.
Astra.
I wasn't trying to do the fucking attrition in the first place, but it just kind of forced it.
So that I have the global pressure for bot lane, as well as I'm applying a lot of pressure down here anyways. So once again, I will join them when... why is it not letting me... There we go. Back to just pushing this hard. I'm just gonna get my W's out here a little bit. Not my W's, my traits. I'm actually just gonna join my team. Thrall's really busy down here, so I'm going to send up all of this, let these minions die really quick, and look at that. So now we have this experience. That's all gonna die to the structures here, and I can buff up all the damage of these minions. I'm gonna give myself an out. I'm just going to keep buffing the damage of these minions for a bit. And then I'm going to head up top. It's pretty good for us. I am going to toss one of those there just in case if I need it later. And again, like, do you kind of see I'm not really paying attention to my quest on my E at all. Like, I don't want to focus on that. I'm focusing on minions. Because the minions are going to be my easiest way to push, like, further. Is like, if they don't have any minions and my minions get to do a lot of work, then we're in a really good spot. So right now we are doing good in this area. I'm just going to keep getting some of these, see if I can kind of cover this area and creep. Get some more creep out. I'm just going to toss a hunter killer on this and then see if I can kill her off. Nice. So that'll kill her with the hunter killer. I'm going to back up. I do not want to be taking free damage here. But I do have my Nidus now. So I can take this and I can go on a journey. And I'm going to go on a journey bot lane. And then I'm going to come out here and I'm just going to start hard pushing. Just going to summon that. I'm going to hit the back line, as the back line to me is more important. Summon. You can use all your abilities now at this level because there's really no reason not to. And I'm going to take this full fort with all these minions that I've got. At this level, you want to get the talent that gives it to where your Hunter Killer will heal you, and then you're also going to be getting the Mutalisk talent later, which both of these are going to really allow you to pressure a lot more. So that's how we're going to mainly be focusing on all of this. As they're distracted in that lane, I'm going to be pushing with one more. Send up all these minions, and it's okay to like mash your abilities once you get to level 10, because you're just gonna be summoning Niduses in every lane, and you're gonna be just moving around from lane to lane using Niduses. Is she a split push hero? Yes, to an extent. You can still join team fights. As you saw, the damage of the Hunter Killer was still very, very large, and it was very easy for me to get that extra damage off. You can use your trait for vision, something that I've been really not doing as much as I should be. Once again, just going to toss a Hunter Killer out there. And I like to stagger my Qs out a little bit more than just sending them all in one direction. When I'm trying to fight enemy heroes, I like to stagger them so that it's a lot harder to dodge. And just get a Hunter Killer, sending those off, and again, like, I stagger them out just a little bit. I don't know why they're trying to... They used a lot of ults there for no reason. So in this case, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to probably toss a a Nidus network. Normally I would do it down there, but I don't think I'm actually going to do it right now. I'd like to see where we might need one in the future, so I'm just going to hold off. Let's just tell everyone to back here. I'm going to head up top lane, unless I expect there to be a team fight here. So while I'm waiting to see where I want to go, I'm just going to heal up in the Nidus. Okay, they're just doing a camp. I'm going to go up top lane. And I want to make sure that I'm keeping my creep along the way so that I have an escape route. And boom. Now I've got an escape route if I want to get out, so I can push a little bit. And I want to probably get this camp pretty easily, so I'm going to just toss this down for vision right here, and then I'm going to go over and get this camp. They don't really need my help with that, and it should be pretty easy for me to get this, so... Again, Hunter Killer goes out, as well as all of my abilities. There's no saving mana after level 10. You should be mashing all of your abilities as often as possible. You should be using creep to lower your cooldowns faster as well, so... I want to save this for later, so I'm instead just going to be using my trait for vision to make sure that I know when they're coming in. And I'm going to get this camp a lot later. I get the Mutalisk as it makes it to where your attacks bounce, and it also makes it to where you have a it lasts longer. Once again, I'm just firing in all of my shots. I'm getting as many auto attacks as I can, and I'm getting my abilities out where I can. Hunter Killers go out, and Hunter Killer, come on. There we go. There's the Hunter Killer. And we've pretty much just dominated in that fight. So you do want to join your team. You're not just a split push hero, but you do gain a lot from split pushing. So you can definitely see where I am putting a lot of priority on the split push, and I am putting a lot of priority on making sure that our team stays ahead on experience. But you're one of the biggest bullies in lane right now, so because you can literally just toss a Hunter Killer on an enemy hero and absolutely just bully them completely out of lane. So that's essentially what we want to be doing this entire time when you're playing her. I want to throw a couple of these here in case I want to throw a Nidus here later. And that's another thing too. Do you see how I'm not wasting my Nidus when I don't need it? I'm saving my Nidus and I'm just dropping down my trait for future Nidus locations. So in this case, I'm literally just saving it for if I might need it later. I'm going to start pinging for the objective. I want to get the objective. So I have already set up this camp, and I gain vision from it so that I didn't need to worry about it later, as well as I have my trait available in case I want to put an ult someplace. So I pretty much have everything set up to not only apply pressure in multiple areas, but I also have everything set up so that I can join my team for this team fight. Generally, this is really how you want to play this out. You want to make sure that you are actively doing numerous things. I'm going to toss one of these so I've got guaranteed creep in these areas too. And I may also... Yeah, they're going to be distracted up there. So this is really good for us. I'm going to get another creep right here. So at any point here, I can just take an ult and I can put one in this bush, and then I can just go jump top. And I think that's actually what I might do here. So now they can't push top because I'm going to have this to counter push, as well as I might also put a creep. Nah, I don't even need to.
I spread too far. I spread too far. The fucking attrition, yo.
I'm just going to double soak for a little bit as they're not fighting. So let me just, again, get grouped up here. And it looks like they're heading down there right now. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to head over here, and I'm going to be able to join my team for the last part of this team fight. Or the last part of this objective, anyways. I don't want to get in this purely because of the amount of macro I can do. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to push top. I'm going to summon a Nidus up here, probably right out of vision range, and then I'm just going to go straight, well, very, very slowly. I'm going to walk over here, and then I'm going to just pop out from here, and I'm going to just take this keep. Once again, I'm going to try to hit as many units as possible with my Qs, and I'm going to keep summoning these so that I have an escape path. And there we go. So now we just got 2 keeps out of this, and I can join my team just about whenever I want to. In this case, I'm just going to grab the fountain, and then I'm going to see if I can join them a little bit later. And what's happening right now is that they're actually pushing back far enough that I can just use my my Nidus to get a little bit closer to them if I needed to. And this is what I'm going to do. Took my little Nidus path, and that is a kill. We're going to just push this in really quick. Again, give myself an escape path using my traits. So even though we got that push in there and it was a little questionable, we were able to get a lot out of this. I don't really like endless creep now that they've changed the way that it works. Now that there's only 4 of those, so I'm simply just getting the auto attack chains on minions thing. It's just really better for me in general. I don't know. I meant to do a creep there, not the other thing. I'm just gonna summon. Remember, like, use all your abilities. Once you get level 10, you're gonna have everything. I'm just gonna kill that. Boom. There we go. So again, you're a huge bully in the early game because you beat literally everyone. I'm staggering my Qs so that it's harder to dodge. They can't just dodge in one direction. They have to dodge in multiple directions, and they usually get hit. So staggering your Qs is very, very important. I put no priority on my E-quest. There's just no need. Let's just get out of here. We don't even need to be here.
The world will drown in blood. The true Von Carstein.
Yeah, I was a little worried about this. All right, I'm going to follow the path of my creep so that I can get out of this. And then I'm going to just toss this down here. You never know. Might need to summon something later and try to backdoor. But in general, I'm just going to focus on mid now. We already have most of the objectives. We have mids pretty much free. And so once again, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to position to where my Q is going to hit the most things. Just right back in there. I am going to place a Nidus network in this little area, and I will lose one of my Niduses. Can I do that? There it is. Come on. There we go. My main reasoning for this is I want to be there for the objective, but I also want to kind of backdoor a little bit. So we're going to just kind of summon this one over here. And we could steal a camp if we want to. But they're not heading up there, so I'm worried that if they come down to that camp, they're going to kill me, and I don't want to die at that camp. And that is how you blow up waves.
Castle Drakenhof is back in your
So if Nidus is set up for wherever I need to go, yes, they did nerf the amount of Niduses you have. Does it make it to where she's no longer viable? No. She's still a very, very big lane bully, as well as a great split pusher. One of the scariest split pushers in the game. So hopefully you guys can learn a little bit of why I like Zagara for the solo lane and why I think she's pretty powerful. But generally, this is not a hero that I did play a lot of when I was moving up in rank. That doesn't mean that you can't. I think that she's still a really powerful hero. I just think that generally it's a hero that I haven't had a lot of practice with. So, and if this is what it looks like to not have a lot of practice with Zagara, then hopefully you'll see some Zagaras out there that are way better at her than I am. So I'll go over the build one more time after this game, and then we can go for that. So the people that you normally want to do play Zagara is like, what I look for is, did they pick a solo laner that I can't counter with anything but Zagara? And if they did pick someone like a Thrall or Malthael, it's very hard to counter those without playing Zagara.
Hey folks, this is Riker with a video on upcoming action RPG, Wolcen. Now, it was about a year ago that I first brought you folks a video about Wolcen. The game has been in development since 2015, previously under the name Umbra, and at the time we first covered it, it was an alpha and technically still is. However, there is a beta going on right now. That sounds contradictory. They have temporary betas, and when the beta goes down, it goes back to the alpha version. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Now, Wolcen is a game that I've always felt has a lot of promise to be the next big action RPG. It's setting itself up to very much be a next generation action RPG, and the concerns really are just whether it can actually deliver on its promises and see the light of day in a reasonable time frame. So since it's been about a year since we first took a look at this game, I figure we would revisit it now while it's in beta and give you guys an update on the progress that we're seeing. Now, the first technical beta took place about a month ago. This is now Technical Beta Phase 2, which runs from November 22nd to December 6th, and the main purpose of this beta is to test multiplayer. The devs want to test the stability of their 14 international multiplayer servers. So as I dove back into Wolcen, which now has a new logo, a new loading screen, a new menu screen, the first thing that immediately struck me was, again, just how visually gorgeous this game is. From the moment you create your character, you can see that the character models have been vastly improved, and they were already pretty good to begin with. And then loading into the game itself, the environments, again, absolutely breathtaking in places. They've added a lot of Z-axis, a lot of vertical depth to the world. Things that are not part of your direct path but are distant in the environment and make the world seem very rich. This is probably the best looking action RPG I've ever seen. In general, they've added a number of new enemies, and in fact, if you've played the alpha, the experience is very different in the beta with regards to the environments that you visit and the enemies that you fight. While you do have a good number of your run-of-the-mill cannon fodder enemies that are easy to dispatch, there are a good number of more difficult to defeat foes. There's one monster, for instance, I believe called the Beta Screecher. It's not too difficult to fight, but one of its attacks is that it stands in place and shoots out a cone of sound. And if you stand in there and just face tank it, you're gonna have a bad time. And that's one design philosophy that I like and you see perpetrated across other enemies. Basically that the enemies have attacks that are either telegraphed or that you can dodge or avoid, wherein your player's skill can save you, rather than just getting hit by unavoidable damage as a sort of way to ramp up difficulty. To me, that's a very cheap way of making something difficult, because then it's not about player skill, it's just a gear check, or a build check even. Did you build enough toughness, or do you have enough armor to survive this attack? There was another boss similar to the Butcher. Basically, he visually looks a little bit like the Butcher, and we're talking about Diablo 3's Butcher, because he also does this attack where he shoots out a series of, I guess, harpoon chains, kind of like Scorpion, kind of like the Butcher, except this combines with a pull. So if you get hooked by one of these chains, you get pulled to him, and then he also has another attack that shoots out a wave of energy that you would need to dodge. And that actually touches upon another thing that I noticed, which is that my previous strategy was really to just play a mage and shoot fireballs at everything and stay away from enemies. They never hit me. I could have no health, just focus purely on damage and fireball things. A lot of enemies now have ways to close the distance, either bringing you to them or bringing them to you. So my old tactics aren't going to work anymore. And I like that. I enjoy finding ways to cheese a game. I know that sounds cheap, but to me that's outsmarting the game. But similarly, when a game finds a way to counter my cheesy tactics, I gotta give kudos to the game. There's this other enemy, I think he's called the Sadistic Thug. Another tough enemy, not quite the same as this Butcher guy, which was, I believe, the toughest foe that we fought. And I say we here because you see me playing multiplayer with my fiancée Bankisha, but the Sadistic Thug is a tough enemy that has a number of ways of closing distance with you. He's melee. He doesn't have a ranged attack, but he has a leap attack, so he'll jump onto you to close the distance. And then he also has a whirlwind attack that he tends to pair with that, so he'll jump on you and then sometimes also activate a whirlwind. So your natural reaction when you get jumped on is, okay, well, I'm just gonna evade now, I'm gonna run away from you. And you can't do anything because you're melee. Well, he whirlwinds, and his whirlwind is just as fast, if not faster, than your running speed. So that's where the dodge roll comes in. Now, this is a mechanic that I really like about this game, the dodge roll. Think of it like a Demon Hunter's Vault on steroids. And your ability to dodge is limited by your stamina resource. So if you've already consumed all your dodges, and this dude jumps on you and starts whirlwinding, well, you are poop out of luck. Should have better managed your stamina, or you can pop a stamina potion. Now, as for the combat itself, the combat feels crisp. It's been a long time since I played Wolcen, but I don't remember it feeling quite this good. Now, one thing that I really compliment Diablo 3 on is its combat, the feel of combat. the impacts, the animations, everything is so crisp, the sound effects. Combat feels very satisfying, and I think I finally found a game now that can rival Diablo 3 in how crisp that combat feels. There's a lot of things that come into play in building the feel of combat. It's the delays, it's the animations, it's the sound effects. This is being executed really well at this point. Your impacts feel impactful. The targeting, the attacking, it doesn't feel clumsy, it's smooth. One thing that I remember complaining about in Wolcen was that it lacked certain sound cues for attack powers, and I didn't notice anything like that in the beta. Everything seems to be there. I do have one complaint about the feel of combat, and that's it's not very obvious, at least to me, when you're about to die. In Diablo 3, for instance, as you're getting low on health, your screen starts flashing, it becomes very clear, danger, danger, take a potion, get out of there. Whereas I didn't quite feel that in Wolcen. I was going to say Umbra. And that actually leads us to talk about the resource system, which again we've covered fully in our first video. If you haven't seen that, I encourage you to check that out. But basically, the resource system is very unique to this game. You have Umbra, which is just mana, and you have, I believe it's called Rage, which is your physical mana. So spells cost Umbra, and physical or martial-based attacks cost Rage. And these two resources are paired in that as you build Rage, you lose Umbra, and vice versa. You typically start, your default state is to have max Umbra and no Rage, and you build up Rage over time with Rage generating attacks. Now in this playthrough, I decided to run an Archer, a martial-based ranged attacker. In previous playthroughs, I'd mostly played mages. And what I found was that my combat tactics mostly revolved around popping a lot of rage potions. By 10th level, you unlock all 5 of your potion slots, and I had 1 potion slot devoted to health, 1 to stamina, and then the rest, 3, to rage. So rather than enter a battle and use rage generators to build up rage, I'll just pop potions constantly to be able to constantly shoot out my martial attack powers. And I'm not sure I really like this system. It doesn't feel rewarding to be generating your rage via potions, at least to me. It feels like the game's not supposed to be played this way, because if it is supposed to be played this way, I don't know that this is a very enjoyable playstyle. Now, to be fair, you can't just pop your potions forever. They have cooldowns. They have a limited number of charges, and these charges replenish over time. But just like in Diablo 2, I never really liked the idea of popping mana potions in order to make my build work. But that's a personal preference. Now, as an archer, there were 3 skills that I used in my build. And
Go. Surround him.
One criticism I have to give here is the names that they're giving their skills. They're very fancy names, very cool-sounding names, but completely impractical names that I cannot see the player base using. For instance, they have a power that is basically multi-shot. They call it Strings of Kririon. No one's gonna call it Strings of Kririon, guys. No one can pronounce Kririon. We gotta go with shorter, punchier names. I get that you don't want to call it multi-shot because Diablo 3 calls it multi-shot, Diablo 2 called it multi-shot, but I don't know, call it arrow spray, just anything. When we're talking about skills, we gotta go with more descriptive names. There's another power called Arrow's Wail, which is basically like Rain of Vengeance. Just call it Rain of Arrows. When people are talking about your game, you want them to be able to understand each other easily. You don't want people to have memorized every skill name to understand in a conversation to follow. If someone isn't intimately familiar with what all these skills are, they're gonna have no idea what Strings of Kririon are. But if you say it's arrow spray, they'll get it instantly. But really, the fact that I'm spending so much time complaining about skill names just goes to show how little I have to complain about in general. So of these 3 skills, again, we've got multi-shot, and it differs from Diablo 3 multi-shot because it's not an instant fire. There's a moment of wind-up, so you can't just spam it super fast. There is that slight charge-up time, but it feels a lot more impactful. Every multi-shot feels more meaningful. And I would like a way to build up that attack speed or reduce that attack delay, and I'm sure they'll probably have stuff like that in their rune system. So in Wolcen, to bring you back up to speed, As you level up a skill, you unlock skill runes, where basically you have to choose between one rune or another rune. For instance, with multi-shot, at some point your choice is, do you want more projectiles, or do you want your current projectiles to deal more damage? So with my archer character, I got him to level 10, which is the max level in the beta, and I got all 3 of those skills up to level 10, which is again the max in the beta. And the power that I was the least impressed with was Rain of Vengeance, which I was surprised about because it is the longest cooldown power at a whopping 8 seconds, but it's the power you use the least frequently because it has the longest cooldown and the highest resource cost, and yet I was expecting it to feel more impactful. Maybe I was expecting there to be more arrows raining down, or it to deal more damage, or I don't know, it didn't feel as good as I thought it would. Multi-shot feels really good, and the one I was really surprised about and very, very happy with was basically their version of Chakram. They call it Phantom Blades, and depending on the runes you take, you could have it travel in a circle. I found that to be a little impractical, but maybe there's just a learning curve there, and you can make it really useful, because you could aim the circle in different ways depending on how you let it fly. But what I found really interesting is how well all 3 of these skills synergize together. The Chakram power, Phantom Blades, there's no resource cost. It's on a form of a cooldown in that every 4 seconds you generate 1 charge, and you can hold up to 2 charges. So you can let fly 2 quick Phantom Blades, and then 4 seconds later, you'll have a new one. It'll be 3 seconds if you take the rune that reduces the cooldown. Now, Phantom Blades is a really satisfying skill to use. You shoot it out, mow down a nice area of enemies ahead of you. I love it. It's not as powerful as multi-shot, but it shouldn't be. It's a free attack, whereas your multi-shot, you need to build up some rage first. And then your Rain of Vengeance, that's the one that's supposed to be your heavy hitter. So when I'd come up against the really big bosses, that's when I would bust out the Rain of Vengeance. The area is rather small, so while you'd think maybe this was to handle a big crowd, that's what your multi-shot is for. Rain of Vengeance to me felt like the skill to bust out to take out single targets. But a problem with the Rain of Vengeance is that it's a dot. It deals damage over time as the arrows come down, and the damn enemies tend to move out of the way as it's coming down. So finally you unlock a rune that lets you deal all the damage instantly, but it deals reduced damage. Overall, I'm not very happy with Rain of Vengeance, but multi-shot and Phantom Blades feel great. And throughout all of this, I was using a bow. I had the option to also use a pistol, but I decided to be a bow user for this playthrough, and I kind of regret it because
there's no upkeep
with the
for
bow,
zombies in it.
You can't hold anything else in your other hand. A bow uses up both slots, it seems. I tried to equip a number of different things, and you can't. Whereas with a pistol, you can dual-wield pistols, or you can go pistol and something else in your other hand, and that opens up a lot more options with regards to what skills you can use. So Bankisha, for instance, was using a pistol, and I forget what it's called, but it's some kind of a mage offhand item, which was allowing her to cast spells in addition to doing her pistol stuff, such as, ironically enough, all of the bow spells that I could cast, which makes a bow animation show on her when she uses it, which I suppose is a bit of a criticism. It kind of doesn't make sense. She's wielding a pistol, and then she uses her bow power, and a bow magically appears. I don't know. If there'd be some way of making that also work with a gun, animation-wise, I think that would probably be better. But it's a small complaint. Anyway, she was able to use much more than just 3 skills, whereas I was using basically the only 3 skills currently available in the beta. Of course, there's going to be more in the full game, but I just felt a lot more limited with regards to what items I could wield. Now, it was my choice. I could have gone to a pistol at any point. I just stubbornly wanted to be a bow user. And eventually, my patience paid off because toward the very end of my playthrough, before the servers went down and I couldn't log back in for the day, I found the unique bow in the game. And what's really cool about this unique bow, which at first was a complaint, I'm like, what the heck? This bow does no damage. Relative to my currently equipped bow, a rare bow, it did significantly less damage. But what it did was it added 2 additional projectiles. That was its unique power, which I found really cool. So my basic attack, instead of shooting 1 arrow, was shooting 3. So yes, every individual shot was doing less damage than with my previous bow, but I'm shooting out 3 times as many projectiles. And the best part is that it carries over to your attack powers as well. So my multi-shot is now shooting out 2 additional projectiles, and even cooler, the Phantom Blade, instead of shooting out 1 chakram, it's shooting out 3. I love that. Now, taking a look at what other unique items are currently available, I think that bow is actually the most interesting one. So I'm hoping that there will be more uniques that have this sort of game-changing or gameplay-altering effect on them. But there's a lot of time for them to develop more uniques. Now, Wolcen has a gem system similar to Diablo 2, but there's many more gems than in Diablo 2. And honestly, I'm not really sure why, because it seems some of the different gem types are redundant with each other. There are gems that look different and go by different names, but that do virtually the same thing that the other gem does. So I'm not exactly clear on what's going on there. They did say they want to make more changes to the gem system. I'm just not sure why do they just stop those redundant gems from dropping altogether, or if there is some design decision or design intent behind having these redundant gems. It's very much not clear to me. So ultimately, I hope they either make those redundant gems unredundant, non-redundant, or just remove them altogether. Now, as for the multiplayer experience itself, in the start, the servers did seem mostly stable. But then as we approached peak hours, after work hours, the servers became increasingly less stable. We were getting a little bit more lag, a little bit more lag spikes, more rubber banding. One particularly bad thing was actually we encountered an enemy boss, one of those butcher guys that I flat out couldn't see. Bunkisha was calling him out, and I'm like, where? I don't see this guy. And then I got killed by him. But again, the game's in beta, so it's expected that there's going to be bugs. There was some weird things like T-posing sometimes when you would kill an enemy. But I do have to commend the game for not crashing at all this time. That was a problem that I would have back in alpha. The game would crash periodically on me. I have not gotten a crash at all during beta. Now, when you die in multiplayer, there's an interesting mechanic. It's sort of a revive mechanic similar to a battle royale game, where once your health drops to 0, you fall to the ground or you take a knee, and then your teammate has a limited amount of time to revive you. That is basically stand next to you and hold a button for X seconds in order to bring you back to life. Should your teammate fail to do that in time, you respawn in town. But I think my favorite thing about the multiplayer experience was really starting to see and imagine the synergies that we can see happen in builds. Bunkisha was using 2 particular spells that were very helpful to me. One was a healing spell where she lays down an area on the ground, and if you stand in that area, you regain health. And another was a crowd control, a freeze, that she can do a burst of freeze on enemies to hold them in place. So my mind's starting to think, and I'm like, okay, I can imagine in a 2-player composition, for instance, one person going pure DPS, pure glass cannon DPS, and then the other person going full-on support with heals, a big beefy tanky dude, full of crowd control. There was a very limited number of skills available in the beta, but I could only imagine in the full game the possibilities that we could end up with. Now, one disappointing thing I have to note is that the skill tree, the passive skill tree, was disabled during the beta. That tree is a huge selling point for me for this game. Now, I know it's not going away, it's just disabled for the beta, but I would have really liked to have still had it there for the beta. I guess it's undergoing some major revisions and they didn't have it ready, and they didn't need it for their purposes of testing the multiplayer. But it does heavily limit what we're able to really test with regards to builds, because how you build your character, how you effectively pick your character class, really is shaped through the passive skill tree. And because of that and other reasons, the current beta demo does get repetitive. You basically go into a randomly generated dungeon and you start to see the same tiles repeat themselves over and over, the same very similar levels repeat themselves over and over, and the same enemies repeat themselves over and over. And again, your max level is 10, which you can achieve in a very short amount of time. The max level on your skills is 10. But again, given the beta doesn't last very long, it's okay for there not to be very much content available in it. So overall, revisiting Wolcen, I am once again impressed by it. I was going through a period of, okay, we haven't had an update in a while, I'm starting to get disheartened. Is this game really ever going to release? I am seeing a good amount of progress being made here, a good amount of positive development. The game does look like it's getting better, and it sounds like what they're working on is a lot of stuff that they don't want to reveal, a lot of the campaign stuff they don't want to have spoiled. I was getting pretty skeptical about their implementation of multiplayer, but it looks like they're getting it working. So overall, I'm still very much looking forward to Wolcen. I still think it has the potential to be a next-gen action RPG that will compete with the other next-gen action RPGs, and I encourage everyone to keep following the development of Wolcen. And that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching. Special thanks to my Twitch and Patreon supporters for making these videos possible. If you like what you see on this channel and want to support the creation of more content, you can consider becoming a Royal Raider on Patreon, where your support is immensely appreciated. We've got a variety of backer rewards, including behind-the-scenes content, monthly virtual hangouts, and more. If you enjoyed this video, please share it, check out these other videos, and subscribe to join Riker's Raiders for more gaming content.
Going like Riker's thing. Did I miss one of your videos, sir? I feel like I did. This was Diablo 4. Such. I don't know. It's a weird title with the other thing, I guess. Oh, there's Chaos Bane and other shit. Arbot. I don't know where the fuck I am in the StarCrafts. Shit, but I mean, I can finally catch up now, I suppose. Oh, I think if I want to lose, there I am.
We could use some help here. Let's run. It must be done.
God, this is still so fucking loud, and I turned it down quite a fucking bit.
Darkness comes.
Incredibly powerful undead. It's hard to destroy as no virus. Suffice with
The life of the Reaper Man is also It is night.
Yes. God, you're dumb.
Destruction.
I was on. Fucking wrecked. That's it, whatever.
Reports are coming in of a living expeditionary force close to your territory, my lord. Such a threat cannot be tolerated. Show them that you are master of these lands once again. The taint of undeath is spread by your conquests, mighty lord. Your realm grows, and more distant lands now fall under your gaze. The Empire and other kingdoms of men lie to the north and west. There you may feast, for the living are plentiful.
Living on planet.
Salvaging operation complete.
Target acquired. All your base are belong to us. This is crazy. This vessel will comply.
I can't even pay attention to it. Damn it.
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, Tempelhof, come at me. If you do, I'll kill you at Eschen. And then I'll come for Tempelhof. And then remove the von Karsteinsch. Tap only myself. Sylvania. Dude, stop that. Let me jump to the other one.
This night.
That's one character. Critter Hero. At war with 4 factions.
Bow before me.
To war!
What?
He's gonna be right there. Yeah. Okay.
One rug! Aye. An ad!
To war?
The nation calls.
I will not parley with the dead. Begone, abomination.
Ready.
Onward. Urks, talk fast, for you are my enemy.
And to fight them
My
anyway,
Slayer
so.
oath would have me kill you where you stand, but I am also a king, so I'll hear you out.
Soon. Come.
Ready.
You dare?
What? Aye. Sigma's will. The Empire.
I'll hear words from that unliving throat, but I make no promises that I won't draw my sword.
What you want? Lord of the Night. Ha ha! Do not sully my presence any longer than you must.
There we go. Chapter of objective complete. Go to hero. And a successful assassination attempt.
is mine. Thou darest. I'll take Sigmar's throne.
Why do you have such a large fucking defense? Oh, they made one of those. Shits.
Come, impress me.
Whatever. Let's do it now.
Kill them. Raise them.
3 crypt ghouls. Crypt ghouls and the crypt horror are really the only concern. I'm trying to increase the power of my zombies to be more viable meat shields at the moment. Dude, what is up with all the fucking promoting heroes? You're pissing me off. It's really fucking annoying. It like makes me want to like stop following your fucking Twitter, yo. It's really goddamn irritating. Look, we have a lot of them. I did the thing. It's a passive? That was an ability. Probably should look creepy as all fuck though.
To the shadows. Night's March. Suffer death. Fight. life must end. Witness true power! Nagash was weak. Witness true power! Nagash was weak. Witness true power. These lands are mine. My dominion over all. I'll comply. My dominion over all. Address thee as master. We surpass Nagash. I am the greatest sorcerer. The overpower me. Witness true power.
Those two motherfuckers could stay alive. I think I'll honestly still win.
Suffer death.
Die, bitches. He needs more powerful fucking things and more of them.
Manfred von Carstein.
This fucking Vargolf, yo. It's doing work. If I can...
Witness true power. Suffer death. Nagash was weak. Witness true power. Nagash was weak. Witness true power. My cure is death. I am the greatest sorcerer. Attack the mortals!
I am somehow semi-okay. I'm actually eventually winning this shit.
Agreed. My dominion over all.
Die.
dominion over all. Attend me! Hearken to mine will.
Am I actually going to win, dude? This is bullshit. Honestly, it's kind of bullshit. Now the crypt goals. Yes. And those zombies right there. Other side of crypt goals.
Mortals quail. Thy serve me. Blood kiss.
Kill them really quick so we can deal with the crypt goals.
Thy cure is death. What? Mortals quail. Thy serve me. Slaughter them.
Keep Manfred alive, goddammit. 294, 247.
I thirst. Witness true power. Attend me. Hearken to my will. Blood kiss. Preternatural. Attack! address thee as master.
Kill all these fucking zombies! Combat is not even. Fucking zombies, yo.
Suffer death. I hunger.
Crumbling, no! Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. So close, yo. Guess I was right initially. The Warriors are gonna be better. Zombies just weren't doing enough. Slight improvements, yeah, but slight improvements everywhere. So. Come on out.
Follow me.
Oh, that shit. That was a bad decision. It's okay. It's okay, I'll fix it. I'll fix the bad decision. Ow, my fucking knees. Ow. Arena.
The true Von Carstein.
No. We're gonna fix that, and we're never gonna have.
We shall rise. I'll take Sigmar's throne. Ready. Come, impress me.
Great, I've done that.
Thou darest.
One turn, that shit's upgraded anyway. Dude, stop. Piece of shit. There it is. I don't know why it says it twice.
This night. I refuse. Never. Thine right is mine. Your sleep grows strong.
Turn. Hello, I guess. Well, there were two Black Knight ones. Oh my fucking god. Because of that fucking hero, they're damaged. I have less of a fucking army than before. Because I'm stupid and I cut too many at once.
Empower me. Harvest them! Witness true power!
Useless fucking Felmatsu.
My dominion over all! Nagash was weak. Witness true power. Attend me. We surpass Nagash. Witness true power. I am the greatest sorcerer. Hearken to mine will. Swift as death's wings. My cure is dead. Witness true power. Attack the mortars. All life must end. Mortals quail. Nagash was weak. Witness true power.
Stop! What the fuck? Why? It was no different before. They were just winning more often. Dude, are you fucking serious? Don't fucking die right now, yo. Dude, this is bullshit. Why? No, stop. Kill the fucking zombies with Manfred. It's okay. Stop dying.
Address thee as master.
Target something.
I am the greatest sorcerer.
Are those zombies? Why are you still fucking crumbling? Dude, I swear to God, yo.
Manfred von Caster. Suffer death.
Why are you dying? What the fuck? That's bullshit. Stupid fucking crumbling mechanic, yo. That's so gay. What the fuck? Fuck you, yo. What the fuck? Fucking retarded. fucking torture myself with fucking StarCraft for a little bit. Alright, self-torture, let's go. Oh god, I'm still infested. Am I still fucking infested? Please say no. Just tell me I fucking need that shit. I swear to god. It doesn't look like... Yay! I hate myself. I hate myself. Please let me fucking die. You know what? Maybe it's better to start brutal on Legacy. So I haven't touched that shit. I haven't. What do I fucking need? Void. Done. Hard. Brutal. And all that shit, of course. It never went to hard. Brutal is! Brutal it fucking is, because I am so dumb. Harbingers of Oblivion. I'll try to beat some of this bullshit. Maybe a mission or two. But brutal it is. Master Archive should help. Or iron. Oh, you can't choose a goddamn thing?
The Templar have gathered, Hierarch.
I think it's Admiral Solundus. Brutal it is. Oh, I hate myself. Oh, please. I would love to finish with Heart of the Swarm so I could just focus on Legacy. And then once I do this, I have full 100% with the exception of Nova shit, which I believe is quite simple. Only thing I didn't touch was Chapter 3. And then from there, pretty much fucking GG. I don't even care right now. It's been so long since I actually played this shit.
I am the Orange Shisan. Warriors, ire awaits you. March forth.
Just a moment, because I'm retarded. So let's go ahead and Legacy of the Void. Yes, that's correct. I think I did do part of this at a certain point. Yes, I did. I did do a section. W-E-R. W-E, yep. Ads, not fucked with. Okay, it's better-ish. Yeah, see. That's an A. W. That is not Karax, actually. That is also not Karax. I don't even care, whatever. Okay. Spin movements. Forgot about all this shit. Because everyone is different, yay. Yeah. I bet there's more relevant anyway. Blood Hunt. That's talent. Hello? Oh. Recall is W. Vortex is Q. What? What? No, that is. What the fuck? An actual sentry. Is what the fuck I have to force me. Fucking god. Deliver new Seratol. IR 01. What the fuck does that even mean? Where is it? there are a lot of things with fucking G? Really, bitch? No, that's supposed to be V anyway. Actually, no, I fucking changed that, didn't I? God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, stupid. Oh God. I did have E. Shit. That's better. I don't know. God, I wish I wasn't this fucking retarded. Dude, make it stop. How the fuck is there more shit? Almost fucking there. This will really help with It's fine. It's fine. Fine. 18. I've reduced quite a bit.
And take it!
For the reckoning. Intriguing.
I have diverted some Colossi to join your forces. Use them well, Artanis.
We move unseen. For the reckoning.
It's not like a shield thing.
I serve for now. Very well. It shall be as you say. Intriguing. I serve for now. Very wise. It shall be as you say. We move unseen.
Na Adon Dela.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
There is a Zerg hive cluster near your warriors. If possible, we should destroy it.
Very well. Intriguing. It shall be as you say. I am the heart. Cold is the void. I serve for now. It shall be as you say.
Selenius, the conduit is ours. Warp down reinforcements.
As you command.
2 warp conduits remain in the grip of the Zerg. Ready yourselves, brethren. We move for victory. On, guides.
We are you require.
Justice be done.
I serve for now.
We are the blades.
Cold is the void. It shall be.
Artanis, there are more hives in the surrounding area. Destroying them would deal the Zerg a crippling blow.
Intriguing. For the reckoning. It shall be as you.
Hierarch, we thank you for your aid. Allow us to join you in battle. We stand unified.
I am the heart of darkness.
We are the blades of iron.
We are one with the shadows. Intriguing.
Great. There goes all the stalkers.
The second warp conduit is activating now.
Psi Matrix signal confirmed. Reinforcements warping in at your location.
I am the voice of the Eclipse. It shall be as you say.
Orin Shisa. We stand unified. By your will, honor guides me. Kassar, Atom, command. Osharis?
You require my cold is the void. Very well. For the reckoning.
Artanis, this brood is coordinated. Their actions are intelligent, beyond Feral Zerg. You speak truly, Zeratul. An unseen hand moves them. We must be on guard. The final conduit lies before us. Show the Zerg no mercy.
Did I just fail? It's looking like it. Okay. Do I not really have a choice?
The second warp conduit is activating now.
Psi Matrix signal confirmed. Reinforcements warping in at your location.
I am the voice of the Eclipse. I serve. For now, state thy bidding. I am the heart of darkness. Very wise. Intriguing. Veraku. Very well.
We are the blades of fire.
Cold is the void. We move unseen. For the reckoning.
Do I not have a choice? These optionals? I mean, like, there's no way I can just charge that shit. It's fine, honestly.
We move unseen. It shall be as you say.
Well fought, my warriors. Let us return our focus to reclaiming the warp conduit.
We move unseen.
We stand unified.
Oh, I really don't have a choice. Okay.
Very wise. It shall be as you say. For the reckoning. Very well. Veraku. I serve.
Our duty is unending. I feel your presence. We are the blades of iron.
State thy bidding.
A hive. Warriors, annihilate it. We strike as one! This hive cluster has fallen. Continue on, brothers.
Intriguing. You require my skill.
I think it's funny that this is one of those quote-unquote optionals, where I don't have a goddamn choice.
Very well.
I literally tried to skip them for the sake of time.
Move unseen.
Die. Okay. If that's what you want, I will do the other thing.
Justice be done.
State thy bidding.
Ungara Manakai. My meditation is over.
We are one with the shadow. Cold is the void.
We shall serve.
I'm the voice of the eclipse.
May the Kala guide our blades!
Be as
Another hive lies in ruins. Only one remains, my warriors.
Very wise. State thy bidding. Very well.
Why bother to call it optional if I don't have a goddamn choice? I will literally lose if I don't. Oh, shit. Thank you.
It shall be as you say. You require my skills. We move on.
We are the blades of iron. Our duty is on.
I am the heart of darkness. Veraku.
Artanis, this brood is coordinated. Their actions are intelligent, beyond Feral Zerg. You speak truly, Zeratul. An unseen hand moves them. We must be on guard. The final hive has fallen. Let this be the first victory of many. Ire will be restored.
Very well.
Justice be done.
Yeah, it's like, oh, here's some more zealots.
Intriguing.
Gotcha.
I am the voice of the eclipse. I am the heart of darkness. I serve.
Our duty is on. We stand unified.
Cold is the void.
The final conduit lies before us. Show the Zerg no mercy. Firstborn, your fate is impossible. Hybrid on Ire. It is they who have been leading the Zerg. This is the end of your race.
Yep. What am I missing? What the possible fuck am I missing? What the fuck, yo? What?
The second warp conduit is activating now.
Okay, I'm just gonna restart. Oh god. I hate myself with an absolute passion. It's 2:04. I need to do this in the next like 20 minutes and then leave to go get my friend and housemate. Goddamn work.
Warriors,
Both have 7,
fire
right?
awaits
6.
you. March forth and take it.
The voice.
We are the blades of
Cold is the void.
I have diverted some Colossi to join your forces. Use them well, Artanis.
Intriguing. Very wide.
There is a Zerg hive cluster near your warriors. If possible, we should destroy it.
Intriguing. For the reckoning.
Again, I apparently don't have a goddamn choice in that. Should.
Well fought, my warriors. Let us return our focus to reclaiming the warp conduit.
Our meditation is intriguing.
It's like if you don't do it in order, the game will know, and then your shit is rocked.
We stand unified. State thy bidding. For the reckoning.
And they're all dead. Great.
Intriguing. I serve.
Selendis, the conduit is ours. Warp down reinforcements.
As you command.
2 warp conduits remain in the grip of the Zerg. Ready yourselves, brethren. We move for victory.
We are one with the shadows. We move unseen. Very well.
Artanis, there are more hives in the surrounding area. Destroying them would deal the Zerg a crippling blow.
A hive. Warriors, annihilate it.
Alright, so I'm just gonna start using the range of the Colossus a lot better.
This hive cluster has fallen. Continue on, brothers.
I am the voice of the eclipse. We move unseen.
Hierarch, we thank you for your aid. Allow us to join you in battle.
Absolutely, there's
wise.
Just let those shields charge for a goddamn moment.
I am the voice of the Eclipse.
My meditation is over.
I am the heart of darkness.
We shall serve forever.
We are one with the shadows. I serve.
We stand unified. Our duty is unending. We march to the
Cold is the void. Verak, you require my skills.
May the Kala hide our blades!
Another hive lies in ruins. Only one remains, my warriors.
Very wise. You require my skills. We move unseen.
Look at this. It looks much better.
I am the voice of the Eclipse.
We are the blades of ire. My meditation. Osharas Shier. Justice be done. For Artak. I feel your presence.
State thy bidding.
The second warp conduit is activating now.
Psi Matrix signal confirmed. Reinforcements warping in at your location.
I am the voice of the Eclipse. Cold is the void.
I heed the call. My meditation is over. Kassar de Templari. Our duty is unending.
State thy bidding. We are one with the shadows.
Artanis, this brood is coordinated. Their actions are intelligent, beyond feral Zerg.
You speak truly, Zeratul. An unseen hand moves them. We must be on guard. The final hive has fallen. Let this be the first victory of many. Ire will be restored.
Very well.
My meditation is over.
For the reckoning. I serve.
$11.20. Yes.
Intriguing. We move unseen. You require my skills.
The final conduit lies before us. Show the Zerg no mercy.
Realized a little late I didn't put on my fucking...
Very well.
Fine.
Intriguing. Firstborn, your fate is sealed.
Impossible. Hybrid on Ire. It is they who have been leading the Zerg.
You require my skills. We are one with the shadows. I am the voice of the cold is the voice.
I just have to win this one. I don't have to fucking destroy it at that time.
I am the heart of darkness.
Come on, Hope!
State thy bidding. We are one. Intriguing. We are one with the shadows. It shall be as you say. Intriguing.
Undara Mana. I heed. I feel your Osiris Shien. There shall be. This is the end of it. We shall serve forever.
Fuck you guys! Alright, you run, go! There were no silencer stalkers, that's bullshit.
Our starfighters are moving to take this fight across the surface.
Take command of the invasion, Executor. Zeratul, you and I must discuss this most recent turn of events further.
Yeah. Jeebus. My first brutal on Legacy. It just took several goddamn attempts. Oh god. Oh, is this the one? Spear of a Doom. No, it's not. Realized the situation yet. Salvation. Host. Shadow. Alright. I'll be back. Let's get to it. God damn it. I can't even fucking. Bitch. Trying to not have to lose the game.